As my pasta makes and my insulin is moving through my system, I have to wait about 25 minutes for my insulin to actually start working through my body before I start eating. But I wanted to just come on here and talk about doubt because for a long time I didn't know what doubt was. I just thought it was the way you think about yourself, like I've always questioned myself. I've always questioned the direction and if I'm too much and how I have so many interests and doubting my decisions. And when we take that doubt away and we take that story that we have of doubt, of not trusting ourselves, what can evolve? So there's a beautiful thing called neuroplasticity, and it's been weaving in my life for the past few years, ever since I went to grad school. I received my master's in occupational therapy, and that was the first time I really heard about neuroplasticity because with patients that may have had some type of neurological injury, stroke, traumatic brain injury, spinal cord, we can work with those patients, and the repetition of activities strengthens their neural connections and they can relearn how to speak, eat, use their hands, walk. It's very fascinating. But as a therapist, I've never thought of the strength that neuroplasticity would have on myself and would have on the rewiring of how I viewed myself and how I believed about myself. And as well, rewiring when I maybe heard something from a past year and rewiring that moment. So I have a new neural connection versus maybe I was full of doubt or shame or fear. And that is really cool to think about. And that's something that I'm working on with my spiritual counselor is having writing down these thoughts and beliefs and then coming back to when it happened, whether that's an age or for me, what I think might be a little bit easier is like the environment that I was in. Was I in a tiny home in the middle of Arizona? Was I in my childhood home? Was I in school? Was I in the hospital? Was I in grad school? Where did this take place? And then start to do the rewiring. Life is just such a mystery, and I am coming into just how much anger I have had around living with type 1 diabetes. And type 1 diabetes has it's something that I have to be consciously aware of in every moment of my life and everything I do, whether that's eating, grabbing coffee with a friend, sleeping, self care, going to the beach, surfing, travel. It's at the forefront because it can very much indeed take my life whenever it wants to if I'm not taking care of myself in that way. And so to come into this place of suffering and anger and shame and turn that into a higher vibration and a higher love, how beautiful could that change my life and change my actions? So, my pasta's probably almost ready, so I'm going to say ciao and see you next time. But as always, it's so amazing to be here and to share with you exactly what's on my heart and the vulnerability and authenticity that I get to express is just, yeah, it comes from such a source of love. So thank you. See you next time.